forgive me for not sparing your blushes, Michael, but I think what we saw in that is that preaching is not a past art, that the use of language to communicate the good news of Jesus Christ just blew the place open. It was fantastic. And you could see people just caught up in it and excited by it.
Bishop Michael, let's talk about that sermon then. I think it's probably safe to say that we haven't seen a sermon quite like that in the grounds of Windsor Castle, certainly not at a royal wedding.
Yeah, I think that's safe.
I think that's safe to say. Can you just tell us a bit about what was behind it?
Well, you know, it really was, to be honest, the good news of Jesus Christ. That it really is good news, actually. And the good news, not only that we are loved, but that this love isn't just simply a sentimental thing. Yeah. This is actually a way of life. And it's a way of life that actually makes a difference in people's lives and in the life of the world. It's real, and it's wonderful, and it's meant for us all.
Have you had any reaction? Did you manage to speak to the couple afterwards?
Just very quickly. I mean, very quickly. And they said thank you, and they were kind and gracious. And the nice thing was, during most of the sermon, we were making eye contact throughout. They were, one of the things I've learned is, I've been ordained a long time, is that when you do a wedding, talk to the couple.
Yeah.
And their eyes and their smiles and their reactions were talking back. I mean, it was nonverbal communication throughout the whole thing. And you could watch them look at each other. And even when they weren't talking, the way they looked at each other just sent a message of, these people are in love, for real.
And after your sermon, Bishop, Harry, we saw on the screen, mouth "wow" straight after. I mean, clearly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
He hit a chord clearly with them. I mean, in terms of a royal wedding, Archbishop, it was unconventional, shall we say. Sermon unconventional for a royal wedding, having a gospel choir. Things were slightly different. I mean, what's your reaction to that?
Well, obviously, there's nothing. There is nothing conventional about Christianity. Christianity is about taking sin and me out of the center of the world, putting God and through Jesus Christ and the love of God into the center of the world, and blowing open a revolution that gives an energy and life to the world that nobody has ever replicated or seen. There is nothing conventional about Christianity, and so it's appropriate that that was unconventional.
And Bishop Michael's sermon, very unconventional. What do you think the reaction of the Queen and Prince Philip and other members of the royal family was?
Well, the ones I haven't spoken to all of them, but those that I spoke to were really excited by it, and the people afterwards that we spoke to at the reception and other places were gripped by it. This was raw God, and that's the business.
Did you have a chance to speak to Harry and Meghan afterwards?
Very briefly.
What did they say?
And well, they were very positive, and they were very kind, very gracious. I mean, my bit compared to Michael's was very easy. I turned up, read the words, hand over the rings, say some prayers, and totter off.
I know you were worried about dropping the ring.
Yeah, well, by the grace of God, I didn't do that.
You were talking about how the couple very clearly were in love. You could see that certainly watching it on television. Just describe, Bishop Michael, what you saw when you looked at that couple.
Well, really, two people in love and two people who were communicating with each other, sometimes with words and sometimes without. You could actually see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you could visually see a relationship, we saw that.
Yeah, no, we did.
And it was contagious in the room. I mean, the thing is, you actually could feel it in the church, and people were happy. They were happy and joyful and thankful. And you know what? We need some joy in this world. We do.
Someone said to me afterwards at the reception, they said, that was so stunning. I want to go and do the vows again with me and my husband.
Yeah.
And because they were so captivated by that sense of love, and of love with a purpose, not just selfish love, not this
Right.
Not sentimental, sort of all drippy stuff, but love with a purpose to change the world.